Burna Boy has been a bit controversial since after his Grammy loss. Now, the most recent was his Twitter outburst saying that nobody paved the way for him and he is the greatest or the best after Fela. Now we are on the street of Lagos to find out from people, do you think that Burna Boy was being arrogant or you think he earned the right to have made such statements? You're watching the Echo Hot Blog and my name is Okoli Westella. We'll be right back shortly.
You know, Nigerian artists are very funny. I believe Burna Boy should not be saying after Fela because right now I don't think Burna Boy is up to a decade that we knew him. So before you can say you are after Fela, that you are speaking things that generally out of 100%, 80% of Nigeria wants. It's not this present youth we are seeing right now. But all I know is that Burna Boy is trying. He's trying. He should not give kudos to himself right now. He should not.
Okay.
Yeah. I see him as somebody should still continue. With time, he will attain that level which he is expecting. But he's not yet there. Okay. But he's a good musician.
Burna Boy is not arrogant. You know, there's something about talent. You understand? Okay. If you're doing good, it's not like bragging, but there's something about it. You understand? If you're doing good, you like to come out and like saying some kind of things about yourself. It's just like Ronaldo. Whenever his scores go, you know how he always behaves. You understand? That's one thing about talent. You understand? He's not bragging, and I think Burna Boy is trying. Okay. He's trying. Like seriously, you know, his music is somehow different. He's not into that trending lyrics or any other style. You understand? He brings his own style into the game. So Burna Boy is trying. He's not bragging. He deserves it.
Okay. I feel everybody has a right to say whatever they want to say. I can say I'm the best, you know, and nobody will challenge me. You get me? If he say nobody paved the way for him, you know, he has the right because he know where he started from. He know where he came from in Port Harcourt. So if he said nobody paved the way for him and he's the best, then I feel, but the only thing is, I feel he's pushing it too much because we still have the likes of Wizkid and Davido that, before even Wizkid, we still have Two-Face and the bunch that paved way for Nigerian artists. So I just feel he's pushing it too much.
Okay.
The freedom, everybody has freedom of speech. He can say whatever he wants to say, but in my own opinion, he's not being arrogant. Like, I can say I'm the best of myself. You understand? Burna Boy has the freedom to say he's the best of himself. It doesn't mean he's trying to say no one is better than him. You understand? But on his own, based on his own opinion, he said he's the best. And he represents giants. In his own opinion, he's the best for Africa. So he has freedom to say whatever he wants.
Okay.
So far, he's not discriminating that he's better than so person.
Okay.
Well, Burna Boy, you know, talking about it, this is our contemporary time, you know, maybe back to himself, but to me, it's not. He doesn't merit that.
For me, I don't really listen to Burna Boy. I don't like his genre of music really, but I think we all know Fela. But I don't think it's proper for him to compare himself with Fela.
Maybe that is all to him. If he said he's the best, then maybe he's the best. Okay. For me, I don't know. Maybe he's the best, but I know that Burna Boy is trying.
Well, I don't think he's being arrogant. I just feel that probably he's trying to express the kind of talent he has. That's not being arrogant. Everybody has equal, better talents, you understand me? He's just expressing himself, that's all.
That's an arrogant statement. We don't recognize him. He came up, he was lucky to be on the platform last year. Before last year, where was he? He's nowhere to be found. So if he make it last year, doesn't mean a lot of people that have been there. He cannot come up. Even Femi Kuti is better than him, if that is where he's going. Two-Face, he needs to give respect to elders. So that's an arrogant statement. Okay. So he doesn't earn that respect yet. So he should go and learn from elders before he come out and make such statement.
I believe that in everything we do in life, whether we are making it or we are not making it, humility should play a major role in our lives. Now, sometimes people misunderstand this humility of a thing. It's not until when you display humility as action. Sometimes even in your speech, you could be proud. without knowing it, kind of. So if he actually made that statement, in my own opinion, I think he was being proud. Because, let me go spiritual now. God is the only person that announces a man. So whether Fela did or nobody did, or he should just, let me say, owe all the gratitude to God. Because if he didn't win now, there are other chances that he could win somehow. So to me, I feel that is a proud statement.
I don't think Burna Boy deserves the right to say that. Because a lot of artists have been there before him. Like Wizkid and the rest. But for him to acclaim himself as the best in Africa, that is less for him.
Okay.
I don't know anything about him. It's less for him.
He doesn't have the quality.
To my own perspective, I feel it was arrogant in the sense that no matter what achievement you have made, you can't tell yourself that you're the best. You need to allow other people to tell you you're the best, no matter what you have achieved, or no matter if you've been nominated in the Grammy. I feel it was arrogant to that perspective.
You don't have any right to do that.
Okay.
Very arrogant to say.
Everybody is entitled to his or her own opinion, but to me, I feel like Burna Boy, it depends on where he's coming from. Like if he's talking about nobody paved the way for him, we all know most of his songs have been sampled from Fela and the rest legends like that. But then, I don't know, it might not necessarily be about the content. It might just be, different scenario, you understand?
There are some traces of rudeness, or no, let me use the word pride in his speech, because he said nobody paved the way for him. And if you look at some of his songs, he sampled some songs from Fela, from Angelique Kidjo. So I think there are some people that he looked up to, but he didn't acknowledge them. So I think he was a bit proud with that statement.
Arrogant? I don't think so. Burna Boy has always been cocky. You get me? So I think that's just, for me, the kind of person that he is, to speak that way. I don't think he's being arrogant. I think it's just, that's his thoughts. He's always been saying there's none like him, you know. If you listen to his songs, he's always bragging like, I don't charge my energy, I don't get time for no enemy. To me. So he's always been that kind of person that is always saying, I'm, a different kind, a different breed. And he's a Fela, breed, so to say, listen to Fela, and it's most of his music, influenced by Fela style. So I think saying after Fela is that kind of, music, I think he's not really being arrogant.
I feel he earned the right to make such statement because he's kind of like Fela, to my opinion, actually.
I think I've taken Nigerian to the international level.
Oh, that's Davido.
Davido!
It's my favorite as well.
Okay, thank you so much. Burna Boy and his Twitter outburst. I guess everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So what's your opinion? Do that right in the comment section. Okay guys, keep watching the Echo Hot blog. Do not forget to share and subscribe. Till we see you again, my name is Okoli Westella.